Hey everyone, it's Lala Baby, and I'm back with an update of my ZenKraft Trifold A5 size from Yul Channon. And I purchased this directly through him as a custom order. He's in a number of the Facebook planner groups, the Midori groups. I think he even has come over to the DIY fish Facebook group. Anyway, this is an update of how it's been going using this notebook here. The purpose for me purchasing it is I wanted something more efficient to keep my graduate study notes, and this has worked out perfectly. So I did the box opening in my previous video, and so I'm going to go through just a little bit of how I have it set up. Just kind of back up a little bit. I have my regular Midori here that I use for all of my regular planning. I use the DIY Fish version 2.2 inserts, and when it comes to school, I use this sheet here to plan out my studies. I use the color purple. No pun intended in regards to the novel. But I put everything out here and what I need to do and which day. And then that way this all goes with all the rest of my planning, family, my hobbies, anything else. So all planning goes in here, and including my studies. And so I know what I'm doing in what day. I'm not overloading myself with trying to do too much on one specific day. So that goes there. That's the only thing really that goes in the regular Midori in regards to school, other than any, you know, special dates or something like that. But in regards to class assignments, pretty much that's it in the monthly calendar, any due dates. Actual notes right here. So got this plate. It was a set of them from I think it was Hobby Lobby. Again, this is the Trifold, so it's going to open up 3 ways. The first area here is the sleeve that houses my Kindle Fire HDX, and it fits in perfectly. It keeps it protected. That's my Kindle. And with my Kindle, I get a lot of articles that I download for my studies, and they go on there, and I'm able to pull it up and use my Kindle. It stays here because I use that in conjunction with writing my notes, of course. I also found that when I use my tablet, my large tablet, my Samsung Note Pro 12.2, I also have an attachment keyboard cover and a mouse for that, the S mouse through Samsung. This space here even works as a great mouse pad, and I'll just, as an example, this is the mouse for my iMac. So when I was actually took everything to work with me during my lunch break, and I was working on a paper, and I had my big tablet with me, and I'm typing and I'm manipulating and doing everything, I was able to keep on working and use this as a mouse pad. So it wasn't really what Yul Channon and I talked about as a purpose, but hey, it works. And then you open it up this way, and here's where the notebooks are. It came with this notebook here. And this is a writing pad, and this is the gold fiber pad. And here, pretty much I use it for just some different research I'm doing that doesn't have to always specifically do with the current notes for that week's reading. And I'm going to kind of move this down. I have some information I just kind of washi taped up there for Texas State Board of Examiners for marriage and family therapists. That was in my A5 Gilio that I did sell. And then I just have some notes here, notes on my final project, because I was kind of advanced thinking. And I left a space for more notes. And then I have some notes here in regards to starting to get some ideas for internship sites. And I just put a little flag over here to the side so I know there's something pertinent right there. And then we go into my first notebook. This is the Moleskine A5 size notebook grid. And then what I've done is my class is 11 weeks, and I've just pretty much just made a little graph up to week 3. And I document my scores for my assignments and papers. And this is just a little note here to kind of remind me that I'm using Evernote on my tablets and my phone, and as I come up with different articles that may work with my final project, I put them in Evernote, and then I just have this sticky note to remind me, hey, check my Evernote app for articles that I've already kind of been going through and coming across. And then I just have, this is a reminder of when my final project is due and the different areas that I have to cover in regards to the final project. So as I'm, again, you know, just every day as I come along, different things, something might stand out to apply to the final project. And then it's just my regular notes. And this has worked out much better. Before I was using the A5 DIY fish inserts in my Gilio, and you know, it was a day on 2 pages, and the pages were great, and I would add additional page, but in regards to referencing back, just having all these different weeks and flipping through other stuff that had nothing to do with class, I just felt it wasn't really efficient for me. Therefore, separating all the other additional family stuff, household stuff, bills and things like that, using the Midori, and then keeping this separate for school is much better for me. And then I'm just putting page flags, these little flags here, so I know it's week 1, week 2, week 3 notes. You know, if I have a case study I need to, that's part of that week, I print it and put it in there. And that's, and washi tape is your friend. It is mine. So as I come along and have a sticky note or whatever, I just washi tape it right in there. And that's pretty much it in regards to how I'm staying organized with my notes. The Moleskine folder notebook also comes with the sleeve, so I just have in here some washi tape and those page flags, and just some little papers here, how much it costs for my textbook for this class. I keep it in here. And then this notebook came with this insert came with the notebook that Yo-chan has sent me. And so I have this in here, and it's lined paper. And this is the CD11. Very nice quality paper. So I just have it in here just in case I want to use it for anything. But pretty much right now I'm just using this one. I do have, this came in a set of 3. The other colors that came with it is like this yellow cream color and this pink color. So it's a set of 3 Moleskines, and I love grid paper, so these are all grid. I also decided to try out so what he sent me was the CD11. I decided to try through, I think it's Baumkuchen is the name of the store online, and I ordered the H60S notebook, and it's lined, and I thought I would try it out because it has this index area that I thought would be helpful too in regards to my notes. And, This is with the paper. It has these little dots going across the top. You can't really see them on this video, maybe vaguely. I'm not sure what those dots are supposed to represent or whatever, but there are little dots going across there and on the bottom. But yeah, I think it almost looks like there's 2 notebooks in there. And I guess, I can't remember how many sheets are in it. I'm not sure if it's 60. But anyway, this paper feels really nice too. And it's lined, and again, although I like grid paper the best, still wanted to try this out. So anyway, that is the A5 Trifold by Yo Channon, and he's been coming up with some other new ideas for his notebooks. I highly recommend him. He's very nice. He's easy to work with. He had this ready for me in record time, sent out to me, nicely boxed, even with a protective sleeve for it, which is very nice. I just can't say enough how much I appreciate him and his craft. I do plan to get something else from him at some point soon, maybe a bigger Midori size notebook, because I like my Midori, but I don't really like the overhang, and that's one of the things people talk about is overhang. But it serves its purpose. It's getting fat when I hadn't planned for it to get fat. But it's working. Anyway, if you have any questions, do leave me some comments. Do also, if you enjoyed this video or if it's helpful, hit that like button, subscribe. I do appreciate all my subscribers. I keep getting more and more each week, so thank you very much. And I hope you have a great week. I hope to have another video up soon, because I am kind of tweaking my current way of using my Midori, my MTN DIY Fish version 2.2 just a little bit in regards to adding Corona decks. So anyway, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.